Welcome back, Scrunchy Moms Club.
Long time no see.
Long time. It's been a minute. I haven't sat down with you and had a chat in a while.
I know. We've been talking every day, but I haven't seen
Ish. I
you.
don't know. It's been like
Yeah.
not as much. I don't know.
Well, I'm sure we'll discuss. You've been going through it. I've been going through it.
Oh
It
my God. We have been.
April came in hot and heavy.
April always comes in hot and heavy. It is the best month of the year.
Oh,
Not only
yes.
because it is my birthday month, not only because of that, but April just brings joy. April
Mm-hmm.
brings it's Easter, it's Passover, it's birthdays, but it's also just it brings spring. It brings I don't know, April is just always good vibes.
I'm biased, but our birthdays are in the best season. Spring is just so happy, and it's
Yes.
not too hot, not too cold. All you need is a light jacket. Do you know that reference?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, it's just the best. So yeah,
Yeah.
April is just I do love Christmas time, winter, all of that, but spring has sprung, and yeah, I think it'll be a good
Spring has
April
sprung.
and May. Yeah.
Yeah, no, April and May are undoubtedly the, best months. So just enjoying it over here. Do you notice anything different about me?
Well, is it what I just already said off of line?
Okay, well, you were supposed to fucking
I'm
go with
not
it. You
gonna
dumped it.
fake it. No, because our followers, I always get called out about this not knowing. And for on the record, I want to say that I knew this time because when we hadn't even you were trying to set me up to look bad when I actually did. It was the first to mention, for our audio only listeners, she's wearing, well, first I noticed the off shoulder because that's usually something I do. She's showing a little skin, but also she's in a bright ass yellow shirt, which is
I'm in yellow.
so not her vibe.
I don't think I've ever worn yellow in
I
my
didn't even
life.
know you owned something that color.
Well, I just got this shirt. It says Rio de Janeiro on it because I mean, the listeners don't even know that I'm 0.005% Brazilian.
They don't. Now they do.
No, yeah. If you didn't know, I know this redheaded Irish looking girl is actually part Brazilian. My dad and
Latina.
family I'm technically Latina. But I don't know any Portuguese, unfortunately. And I would be so much hotter if I did, but I don't. And yeah, so I have some Latin in me, and I got this shirt because I was like, oh, it's off the shoulder, it's relaxed, but
Yeah.
cute. And I feel like I'm achieving the look, but I was really scared about yellow because I've told you yellow is my least favorite color. We've had this
Right.
conversation on the podcast, and I know it's one of your favorites. But
Not
I
to
actually don't
wear
think yellow
though.
looks
We've
that
talked
bad
about
for
it.
me. But I don't think it looks that bad.
No, it doesn't look bad. And I wear yellow, and I'm sure it doesn't. If we went to a colorist, what I've always wanted to have my colors done. Have you ever seen
Yeah,
that? But I'm sure
yeah,
they would say yellow is not our color because I think the fairness with the lighter color. I
for
think
sure.
even on my nails, I know that dark colors look good because it makes the fair
Yeah,
skin pop. So I just know
yeah.
yellow is probably not my color, but it doesn't mean I don't still like it,
Yeah.
Um,
So this is the first time in 36 years that I have worn yellow.
I love
So
it.
almost 36. I'll be 36 in a couple
And
weeks,
it's
which ugh.
April, so you can bring out the bright. I'm starting to, I mean, not today, but I've been starting to bring out the brighter colors in my
Instead of your
wardrobe.
dark black, your winter black, now you're in your spring blacks.
Yeah, exactly. Bringing the spring blacks. No, oh my God. For Easter, I wore the outfit I posted, but I also wore a white tank top with a pink little, it was like a ruffled skirt. I was super girly in pink, and
Oh my God, I love
I
it.
still wear my black, don't get me wrong, but I also am
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
embracing some lighter
I've been
colors.
into brown lately too.
I love brown.
I love brown.
Yeah. That's one of the
Yeah.
reasons why I love fall so much, because this poop brown color. Like I love like a poopy brown
Yeah.
color. Like I just
Love
love
some
it.
poop.
I love
Speaking of poop, oh my God, we have to catch up
I
on
know. Should we just
things. Yeah.
dive right into it?
Yeah. Cause, okay, guys, like I know the last, Savannah and I haven't recorded in like, I think over 2 weeks.
It's been a while.
Because actually now it's coming back to me. The last time we recorded was the day you were getting your kids back.
No.
Yes.
Was it?
You
I
have, so the
haven't.
listeners have not updated. You have not yeah, we have so much to catch up on.
Wow. I guess I didn't
Yeah.
realize. I was not aware that was happening. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So we have things to go back to, but we talked about poop. So let me get there. I'm just
Let's
gonna
start from the
right.
poop.
Let's start from the poop. All right, guys. So I got serious about potty training. Okay, I did. It's finally happening.
So let me just ask you, what made you just go like, we're doing it, like no going back? Like,
I'm so glad you asked because I haven't really thought about like what it was, but it
because it did
just
kind of seem kind of random when you were just like, we're doing it, which I'm so happy about, but I was just
I think
curious.
that's what it was. I just was sitting around one day and I was like, it's time to just do this. Like, it's kind of crazy that we're still in the pull-up at 4 years old. So I was like, okay, I'm going to make a plan. I'm going to talk to his therapist. I'm going to, I got like some input from you guys too. Cause, my Jonah, he's just extremely rigid and routine oriented. And when that is broken, all hell breaks loose. So I just knew I had to go about this either like in a really like different way than a typical child. But yeah, it just kind of came to me one day. I was just like, let's do it. Like Romi's a little older now that she's not like, I mean, she is in the stage of like, if you leave the room, it's catastrophic. Like it really is. But she comes with us. She's happy. She's just happy to be there. So like, it's fine. So, and I think also in my head, I was just kind of like, I need to just like, I know the first few days are going to be the worst ever. And I'll get to that in a minute because they were.
Right.
But yeah. So I guess to answer your question, it just really was random.
I think it makes
I think you get to a point where like you're fed up and then you're just like, same with like sleep training. Same with, I feel like every mom goes through that where like when they're like putting off a milestone or putting off a
exactly. Yes. That's what I was gonna say with like any sort of those milestones. Like for me with Gio, a big one was like fading out the passy or transitioning to a big boy bed. Like those that I keep pushing off, like we'll do it. It's not a good time right now because Julian's like a baby. It's just like it takes you realizing there's never gonna be a perfect time. So just fucking do it. Like there's never gonna be a good time. And so I feel like that's kind of what you like, let's just do it. Like, Romi's not gonna be in this milestone, but then she's gonna be like this. So it's like it's never gonna be a good time. Let's just do it.
Am I gonna wait until Romi gets potty trained? You know what I mean?
Right,
so
right.
That it just like all kind of dawned on me, and like Sam and I sat down and talked about it. So basically we picked a weekend to we made no plans. We were just going to sit and do it, but I wasn't going to like, and I explained to you guys in the group chat, but like with Jonah to sit around all day and try to do this would have been awful for him, for me, for everybody involved, because my son also, and any kid though would be like stir crazy. They need to get out. They need to be like doing other things. So like my criteria, I just started with like a really like slow criteria, just being like, let's pee 3 times in the toilet and then we'll be all done and we'll put your pull-up back on and we will go to the playground. We'll resume our weekend usual plans. So yeah, so not last Saturday, but the Saturday before was like one of my top 3 worst days of parenting.
Yeah. That was, I think that day is when you text me like, we're skipping this week. Because you were just like, you already knew like, I need days to process like this. I just can't.
Well, because Saturday took years off my life.
Wow. That was day one. Day one potty training.
Day one took years off my life. I think because one, again, like I said, my son is extremely rigid and very routine oriented. So when you are trying to break the routine, it's just like the worst. And Jonah really doesn't tantrum all that much, and he
He
doesn't.
really doesn't. He's like a really happy kid.
He's happy, but he also, like, if he doesn't give it his way, he just like whines a little bit and then moves on. Like he's very like quick to do that. But this was just like, it's big, obviously. Like, so I did like no pants, and and the autism of it all also, like, puts an extra layer on it.
Absolutely.
So, which the rigidity comes in. And it was just like him holding it and holding it and holding it until he finally broke and he went in the toilet. But it was like so heartbreaking as a mom, so heartbreaking, like, for everybody involved, right? So like I got one, and I was like, you know what? I'm not going to stop here. Like, I wanted to. I literally was about to be like, this is it. He's going to wear pull-ups the rest of his life. Like I was really like at that moment. And I'm sure any mom can relate like to that. But I was like, no, let me do one more time, and then I will stop. And by the time he did it the second time, it was 3:00. So we really were working on it all day. I did not have my phone. I completely was eyes on him on. Like, you have to be like completely on because you want to make sure they're not peeing. And if they're, gotta go run to the back. Like, it was so crazy. And Sam was just on Romi duty. And like I was on this duty. No pun intended. Yeah. I was on duty. And then, yeah, so I don't want to like dwell on it too hard, but I just want to let everybody know that it was one of the worst days of the last 4 years, like, of being a mom. And I had to take a Xanax that night. Like, that's all I'll say. Like, it was bad for everybody's nervous system, but we got through it. And he went the second time, and we got through it. The next day, same thing. We got through it with no tantrums, no like anything crazy. It was just like he was pushing back, but like it wasn't like catastrophic crazy tantrum. And then just every day since then has gone a little bit easier. So we're like 10 days in now. And
dang, can't believe it's already been 10 days.
But the thing is, I'm starting, like, we're only doing it at home, and we're only
right, of course.
We're only doing it at home. I've gotten rid of like the number of times criteria now because he just like is going. Like, if his pants are off or if his pull-up is off, he's running to the toilet. Or he has like a little corner of the house that I know that means he has to go because
that's what I was gonna ask you, is like, what have you set for like how he asks to go? Does he
so today he kept saying pee 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 pee. He kept saying it.
We love.
I know. Like, I could cry. So because like when like, again, I know
from
I'm
the
saying,
first
like,
day,
from the day one was the worst day of my life, and now we're on day 10. So if like you moms are like, I don't know, and especially me, like, I have not been consistent. I've been the worst. Like, and I think because like that day 1 too, I was blaming myself so hard.
Yeah, you were.
Like, I'm such a fucking idiot for not starting this, or making all these excuses, and I'm the reason. Like, I'm the one. But potty training in general is just like so insane because, like, how do they just not know? You know, like,
it's all on the parent.
Know to do it.
It's all on the parent.
All on the parent. Yes, it's all on the parent. So that's what's so hard about it. And then once they get it, and that's wonderful and great. But oh my goddamn.
No, it is one of the hardest things you have to do as a parent, for sure.
Yeah. So so we're getting somewhere. I'm just gonna like keep doing it at home for now. Oh yeah, so sorry, today, like, big day ever. Yes, he kept saying pee 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 whenever he had to go, which was like so crazy.
Wait, so what you've been doing during the week is when he comes home from ABA, it's just pants off until bedtime.
Pants off. Yeah. Not till bedtime, till I have to make dinner.
Oh, okay.
So because, like, come on, I can't do it all, and I'm alone. So I do it until dinner time, and then I put the pull-up on. But maybe I can even start to extend it more because been
And
going, so
didn't you
that's the
say
thing.
sometimes when he has the pull-up on, even the last few days, he'll still try to go?
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
yeah.
So I know. So it's but then sometimes not. So but I'm not like faulting him for that because
Mhm.
like I'm doing it more cuz like okay, I need to make dinner and I'm running around.
Yeah.
So but today was a big day because little homie went poop in the potty, which was like such a big deal, obviously, cuz like it's so funny cuz even like yesterday I was like, "Oh, whatever, like whatever about poop. Like we will get to it when we get to it,
Yeah.
right?
Oh,
Like right
yeah.
now I just want to worry about peeing in the toilet and getting that consistent." And then he just kept like showing the signs and I like got on his level and I was like, "Hey babe, if you go poop in the potty,
I'll
uh
give you
we're
whatever
going to
you want.
we're going to do it up." Because I've already kind of started to like lower his reinforcement a little bit and I swear to God he like knows it.
Mhm.
So because I was giving him like a cake pop and a full ass cookie for every pee in the toilet,
Right, right,
but
right.
like now it's kind of like decreased. Anyway, regardless. So I was like, I will we'll do it up. And then the homeboy did it. So yeah, it was just
Amazing.
like it was so crazy and so good. And I was like, see, like, look, all I have to do is go wipe, wipe. We don't have to do this whole like
I
song and dance
know,
whenever he goes.
right? So
Yeah.
easy.
So I hope it's clicking. It's just like, yeah. So that's been so that was part one of like three reasons why we didn't record last week,
Yeah.
but because I feel like there's so much, but like
So much.
that's
That was like the
one.
biggest reason because it was
Yeah, I
just
was just like by Monday, I think I texted you Monday night being like or Sunday night or Monday, I don't know. I was just like, it's not happening this week. Like I need a
right.
few days of recovery of my nervous system.
Yeah.
And so thank you listeners for understanding because
No, but
yeah.
you did so good. And even like every day, especially that first weekend, you would text be like, I don't know if I can do it. Like, I think I'm going to give
Yeah.
up. And that it's like so hard because I was like, you're so valid in feeling that way, but just try, keep going. Like, just try one more day. Just try one more day. And like, he really did just like, it's crazy how sometimes it just, it gets worse before it gets better. And then they get it.
Yeah. But that worst was like
It's
the
so
worst.
bad.
It
Yeah.
was the worst. Yeah. So yeah, so really good there. Now I want to bounce to you
Okay.
because last the
I
listeners
really
heard
can't
from you.
believe that
Yeah,
it's been that
was
long.
we're getting your children back from their week hiatus away from you. You had your lovely week alone. So tell us how the transition has gone.
It was good. I mean, they bounced back fine. I was really nervous like with the time change because it's like a 3-hour time change. So I was nervous that would have but kids are like so resilient with that. That didn't phase them
Right.
one bit. Behaviorally, they were with their grandparents for a week, so you guys know how that goes. But really it wasn't anything crazy. The only
Oh,
thing that really sucked was well, Gio came home sick, which of course is going to happen, he's traveling, going all the places. But then I got his sickness. So this was my first sickness in like over a year. When we were our first year of recording this podcast, remember that was like my thing. I was sick every week of like
oh my God.
sickness.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then I don't know what happened to my body. Maybe it was when I went on my health journey, but like my immune system really just like did their big one this last year.
Mm.
And I got sick like in February of last year, and that was it for the rest of the year. And then I woke up with a sore throat like 2 weeks ago, and I was like, fuck. But I had
Mm.
a really good streak going. And of course, do you know what I get? I got the flu. So like of all things to
Oh,
get,
I
I
didn't know
got
that.
the thing. Yeah. But the thing is, it really wasn't that bad for me, which again, I swear by go get
Do you
your
have your
flu
flu
shot.
shot? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm like the only one who still goes, I feel like. And not because like they're we're all pro vaccines, but I feel like people just like the flu shot is one they just like forget to do. Not
No,
me.
I've been getting it now.
You get
Yeah.
it now? Yeah. I'm just like I'm so terrified of getting sick and the flu. But now that I've gotten the flu, of course, I had the flu shot. It wasn't that horrible. Like I didn't get any like fever chills, but like this is 2 weeks now and I still wake up like the things that come out of me is I'm so disgusted with myself, like all the phlegm and like so it just is
No,
lasting a long time.
the flu is just like
No, the flu
the
is the
worst.
thing yeah, it's the worst.
Yeah.
So I feel like as far as getting the worst, it wasn't that bad. But of
I
course,
feel like hand, foot, and mouth and flu are like
Right.
right
But
here.
even my kids, like, that must have been what Gio had. And again, kids, like the stuffy nose, he got
Yeah.
a fever for a day. Again, they all have their flu shot. So if anything, go get your flu shot, guys, because it really wasn't that bad, but it did suck. And of course, we always say when we get sick, like being sick and being a parent, like having to parent, like you can't call out
Yeah.
on your shift of being a stay-at-home mom. So like that always sucks. Oh, now I remember. Now it's coming back to me because this was like 2 weeks ago. I woke up. It was Tuesday morning, like 2 weeks ago, Tuesday. I wake up sick, sore throat, and like headache, congested, like sick. Day 1 of period. Like woke up sick, went to the toilet. Day 1 of period. Then Taylor had to work, so I was home by myself with the kids. So I'm like, it's okay. I'll put on like the TV. It'll be one of those days where like screen time, mama needs to rest. Our internet goes out because my little town is expanding and there's a bunch of construction and somebody hit something. So like I had the biggest crash out in my kitchen about all of that because I'm just like, we can't have anything. I can't even
so
have
crazy.
internet. So like that was rough, but like such a first world problem. But I don't care. I was having my crash out.
Of course, warranted.
But yeah, so I guess like that was just like a rough week because I was sick. But other than that, like the kids, from what I remember, they were all very good. And then it led into Easter. I know we both had like, big weekends revolving around holiday stuff.
That's going to be the next thing on the docket. Yeah.
Yeah, so Easter for me was last weekend, which was good. It was fine. There were we need to talk about like Easter egg hunts are like such the craziest thing. And like
as a Jew, I just really don't understand.
No, it's
but
literally like a kid Hunger Games. Like it's really crazy.
No, the video you sent, Savannah sent this video that seriously looked like Hunger Games.
It is the Hunger Games. No, I guess I have to. Did you read the story of what happened to Gio too? Did you read that?
Yes, it was so cute. Like that family. Like
but that's what I'm saying. The Kid Hunger Games. So like we went to this big Easter event. It was like a free community event in my town. Which again, love that it was free. Love that it was about community. I always like to support my community, support local. And because I'm not trying to be critical, but like I had notes. There was something. There was just a lot of. It was very chaotic, and the Easter egg hunts were like separated into age groups. So, and I didn't really agree with how they were separated. So basically the quote unquote baby age group was from 0 to 2 years old. And that was where Julian fell. And then the next age group was from 3 to 5 years old, which Gio fell into because he's 4. So I went with Julian. His age group was first. I could go, I went with him. Obviously, they're babies.
Yeah.
And that went fine, whatever. Julian really didn't care. He never really cares. He's like me. He's such an introvert. Like he'll have his extrovert moments, but like there's something to be said about being an introvert and having an extroverted child, aka Gio. Like he's the reason why I go to these big ass events. Like I don't want to be here, but like he is just the biggest bubble social butterfly, like lives for these events. So his age group was from 3 to 5. That was next. However, which again, this was the mistake. They would not let parents into the I want to call it the Hunger Games arena. The literally the arena, the little grass field where the kids would do the egg hunt. And it was fenced. It was like metal fenced around. So we couldn't even access them. Like if an emergency, like it was literally like the Hunger Games. I'm like telling you, like it was just a fenced in. They were in like a chicken. It was like cockfighting. Like they were all there. And first of all, they made them stay there for like 20 minutes alone. We could not go in that, like they were in like a little corralled area. It literally, the more I'm explaining it, it sounds like I'm talking about like a farm animal. It's so crazy. They were in this little corralled area and we couldn't be there for like 15 minutes. Gio had to wait. A 4-year-old that I'm just like, I don't even know if he's going to wait. But he did. He did amazing. Gio did amazing. And so anyway, so then the rope drops and they all go. And yes, the video I posted, like they're just savages, like going after these eggs. And like Gio, I gave him a good strategy. I was like, before I was kicked out, I was like, listen, these kids are going to go right for the eggs at the front. You bolt to the back. You go to the very back and you start at the back and make your way forward. So yeah, the video is so funny because all the kids do really dive in the front
They
and he's
do.
like
You were right.
hopping over kids and then you see him smirk. He's like, yeah. And so he got all the eggs in the back. And as soon as I was done recording that video, he's like so happy. He filled up his bucket. But then again, the farm animals, they couldn't figure out where to exit. And again, I'm on a metal fence. I can't get to him. So I'm trying to yell to him like, Geo, go that way to exit, whatever. So he like is trying to circle around, try to figure out where to go. And then I lose him. I'm like, I don't know. I didn't see him, where to go. And so all of a sudden I see him come run to me, like screaming, crying, throwing up, run to me.
Oh my God.
And I see his basket is empty. And so I'm like, what's going on? Like, I have no idea what's going on. So I pick him up like over the fence and he's like trying to tell me what happened, but he's like so sobbing, screaming, crying. And then a dad like came and ran to me who saw what happened. And he was like, I guess he tripped and fell over, like he tripped over a kid's foot and fell, and his eggs fell onto the floor, and just like literal piranhas, all the kids just came and swarmed around him. Did not help him up, just took his eggs off the floor and just like left him.
It's a
and
dog. It's a dog world out there.
Like the Hunger Games. And like my heart broke because he just kept being like, why would they do that? Why would they take my eggs? And I'm like, how do I explain to a 4-year-old that like their frontal lobes haven't fully developed? And like, again, I can't really blame the parents because we couldn't get, like, I would hope to God if like parents were there, they'd be like, give him back his eggs, but like we weren't there. Yeah. And so I think that's what happened is, so like 5 minutes of like consoling him, he's screaming, crying. 4 or 5 girls with their parents, who again, I think the parents who saw, brought back some of his eggs, and they like, you know, so then he was happy. But anyway, all that to say,
so
like
cute.
Egg, like the whole Easter egg hunt thing, it's like for kids, it's literally like the Hunger Games. It's literally crazy. And I don't know what it has to do with Jesus, but
I don't know. I really have never understood the concept, but I think like all of these holidays like need something, you know, for kids. So they like try to, I mean, I don't know. I'm sure ChatGPT could enlighten us one of these days, but yeah, I don't know. It never done one.
Right. So like, I mean, Gio loves a holiday, so he still had a lot of fun. And then Easter, that was Saturday, and then Easter was Sunday, and we just chilled. We had good like family chill time, so it was good. Yeah. Oh, I also, now that I'm thinking of happy, I'm like, wait, but I haven't been happy. So like that was Easter weekend, but so I got sick. That was 2 weeks ago. Then while recovering from being sick and all of that, like a week ago, our dog passed away.
Oh, R.I.P. Mary Jane.
I was like, something else happened to where like it was a really shit. Like, I'm not okay. That's what happened.
Family dog.
Our family dog. She was 15. Lived all 15 years. Like Taylor got her when she was literally 4 weeks old. So 15 years old for a pit bull is like very old. Usually the average is like 12 years. So she lived a long and happy, healthy life. And like the last few weeks were just really sad. Like she just was in like all her joints where she just looked like she was in pain. So, but as many people listening know, I'm sure, with having kids, like navigating having a dog, an animal pass away, a pet, is already hard in itself, and then like navigating that with small children or children, like having to explain that. And so that was just like really hard to navigate. And like Julian's still pretty young to where didn't really explain much to him, but Gio's very aware. And so kind of like a week or two ago, and I knew sort of what was going on, I started talking to him about it. And I didn't really do a lot of research on this, but I was just like, I'm just going to be honest. Like, I'm not going to lie. Like, I'm just going to, from what I've read and what I've heard of other kids, like, that's just the best sort of thing you can be with kids, is honest, especially in the day and age, the society we're living in now. It's like, you know, saying euphemisms or metaphors for anything, it's just a slippery slope. So it's like best to be very black and white. And
Yeah.
so, yeah, so I was just honest and we had like a really good and open conversation about it. And then, yeah, like he's taking it well. Like every day he talks about her and how he misses her and he'll cry and
Right.
so will I. So it's been like really hard. And for Taylor, I mean, that was his first love, you know. Like that was really hard for him.
'Cause he literally had her before you were in the picture.
Yeah, he had her since he was like 21, like which is so insane to think.
Right.
He's 36 now. Like you were a whole different
Well,
person.
so yeah, no. And oh my God, I'm getting choked up. No, because she was a sweetie. And
She
you guys,
was, and she was, yeah,
there's
she was
nothing like
literally the best.
a family pet dying is just the worst.
Yeah, and it makes me really sad knowing that like my kids are probably not going to have memories of her, like, you know, like core memories. Maybe Gio, probably not, but like we have pictures and all of that.
Yeah.
But yeah, having a family pet is so hard. And when we had to go to the vet about it, I was like, wow. I said to Taylor, I was like, this will make you never want to have another animal again. Like to not go through this experience, like
Yeah.
saying goodbye to your animal. It's like literally the worst thing in the entire world. Yeah, so like that's been really hard. And
Yeah, and I think you went about it really well. I really think you did.
yeah.
And I like when you were like like texting us about it, like, yeah, no, you killed it. You did. No, sorry.
Well, I mean, I guess I did.
Oh my God.
I cannot believe you said that.
I
That's
that
like
in the best way possible. I promise.
that's like the most on brand for us and our dark humor I could
God.
ever.
I didn't even to be so insensitive. I was just really telling you like that. Sorry, knocked it out of the park. Like I don't know. Like
This deciding to put your dog down, you killed it.
you killed it.
That
Oh my
is
God.
you know what? Mary Jane would have appreciated that joke. Okay.
She would have. She was such a queen. She was
She
so
really
good with the
was.
kids.
Oh,
like,
yeah. And one other thing about like having animals, it's kind of like what you say about your significant other that like you loved them before, but like once you had kids, like a new love for them grew of like how that. And that's how shit was for. I was really nervous how she would be around like tiny little baby. I mean, she's a pit bull. She's big. She's she's not aggressive, but she's definitely territorial. And I mean, she's an animal. At the end of the day, she's an animal. So very anxious, but like, I mean, like it's how she acts towards children. It's like animals must know. Like she is just
they definitely do.
I mean, embrace them from day one with so much love, like so patient. They literally climbed all over, even on her like last few days, climb all over her, like give her no space, totally invade her space. And she's just so patient. Even, yeah, with Jonah loved her. Like, yeah. So I don't think I'll ever get a dog like that again. I mean, I don't think I'll, be blessed to have a dog that good and patient and yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was like really hard. So yeah, I guess it's been like these 2 weeks have felt like 2 years with like everything that's gone on.
Everything. Well, R.I.P. Mary Jane, you will be missed beyond.
Love ya, bitch.
Love ya. All right, to pivot.
Yes, pivot.
So, so you had Easter and I had Passover. So
yeah, did that fall on like the same day?
Weekend.
Oh, the week.
Well, Passover was Wednesday and Thursday of last week, but I ended up doing Wednesday and Friday because I don't know, it just worked out better for me that way. Passover is 8 days. I'm gonna do it whenever.
Okay.
So, I hosted both Seders at my house.
Yes.
So that was a lot. I mean, the first Seder was just me, us, and my parents. So like, it was not that bad, but I actually cook much better for like 17 people than I do for 4 people
Huh.
because I'm so used to making such large
Mhm.
amounts of food for people. Because like just Sam's family alone, we're like 9 or 10, like depending,
Mhm.
So like, yeah, so making just for 4 people was like really odd to me. But yeah, so we had that and it actually went really well. It was Romi's first Passover. We're not
Oh.
like I mean, the Christians, I guess, you search for eggs, you do all that. Like the Jews decide like, oh, this is about our freedom. We're just not going to eat bread.
I was gonna
Like,
say, did you do that? You didn't eat bread?
so I don't keep it. I used to when I was growing up, I did.
You can't eat
Um,
bread for all 8 days?
yeah,
Mm. And what is the
nothing.
reason about that?
So, dude, are you really
Oh,
going to make me go
sorry.
through a
Is there
biblical
something like
lesson?
they were out of bread or something?
Well, so the Jews were trying to flee Egypt and the
Mm.
Pharaoh, Prince of Egypt shit. And
Mhm.
because they had to flee, their bread couldn't rise, so it turned into matzah, which
Mm.
is like not risen
Have you
bread.
seen that
Well,
movie, Prince of Egypt, by the way? That's like gone back.
there can be
Wait, is that
miracles
from that movie?
when you believe.
Oh my
Yes.
god, I need to rewatch that movie. That came on my For You page on TikTok recently, and I was like, this movie? I didn't realize it was a DreamWorks movie. I just know River, oh River, when she's like,
Oh, I don't know that one. I just
putting the baby
miracle.
into
Yeah.
the river. But I'll have to send you the video of like that I saw. But like that cast was stacked. Like Sandra Bullock is
Was
the
it?
mom. Like it's all famous people.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to rewatch it. I'm sure it's on Disney Plus or something.
Well, it's DreamWorks, so
Um,
probably Peacock. But yeah,
oh, right.
we need. Anyway, you said Prince of Egypt. I forget that like Old Testament we share. Like those stories are the same.
You know what? We're all cousins here.
No, but
All
I'm saying
right.
like that, like Prince of
The
Egypt.
Jews, the Muslims, the Christians, we all
Right.
come from the same. So everybody shut up with your hate.
But
Anyway.
that movie is so good. I really need to
Yeah,
rewatch
so
that
good. I
movie.
mean, it's been years. I've actually wanted to like introduce it to Jonah, so maybe I will. Like, we're still in Passover era.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's why like
Got it. Got it.
I mean, that's the very short abridged
Right, of
version. Come to a
course.
Seder and then you'll realize why we do what we do.
Yes.
But regardless, no, I did a really good job. Like, and I was proud of myself because like I did a lot more delegation this time around instead of like I do everything. I only made like a few dishes and then everybody else,
Brought stuff.
brought their stuff and did their part. So like
Good.
I am very proud of myself for finally delegating, asking for help. Always a theme here on the Scrunchy Moms Club podcast. So did that. What else was part of our docket of things?
So you did all of like the Passover stuff during the potty training?
Yeah, but Jonah was in school a lot of that time.
Oh, okay.
I'm looking like through pictures to see like what else I've done these last couple of
I
weeks.
feel
Isn't
like
that
that
so
was
sad?
I feel like that was pretty much
Those were the big ones. I went to Clearwater to see my mom this weekend.
Oh,
I
did
did like a
you?
cute little girl's like, oh wait, this is what I have to tell you.
Okay.
So, and you know it, but I'm
Oh,
telling listeners.
okay.
I'm sure I've like brought it up in past episodes that, something I really want to do is like just go to a hotel alone by myself for a weekend and unplug, like kind of like Lyla wellness weekend. Well, guess what? I booked it, guys. I booked it and I'm doing it this coming weekend. Yes, that's right. This weekend, your girl is going to the Hyatt in Orlando and I am unplugging. All right. I'm unplugging. I'm not inviting anybody. I'm going from Friday to Sunday.
I'm so
Friday night,
happy
Saturday
for
night.
you.
I'm so happy for me. Thank you. Because I've been wanting to do this forever. And first of all, I'm so blessed that my husband is, on board with this. And I just can't wait to report back. Like I can't wait to report back. I could cry tears of happiness. Like I'm so excited because like even at this hotel, they have like Like I could go to like a yoga
Oh,
class. I could
wow.
so like I'm
Do
gonna do
it. Do
things.
all the things. Yeah.
Or I might not. I don't know. Like literally, like that's what's great is I have the choice. And
Right.
I have the choice to sit at the pool for 5 minutes or 5 hours. I have the choice to like it's just like the choice of things to do.
Yeah.
Like order room service, drink an entire bottle of wine if I want to. I don't know.
Right.
Like I'm just thrilled. I'm thrilled. I'm excited. And I think every mom should do this. And
Oh,
again, I'm
yeah.
sure I'm going to like say it when I get back even more so, but um and it might be weird that like maybe other people think it's weird. I think I will invite my husband and children on Sunday when I'm checking out to the pool. Like I
Yeah.
will be,
Won't
you
be
know,
such a monster.
I'm not yes, I'm not such a monster that but yes, I will invite them because I was gonna originally do it on my birthday weekend,
Mm-hmm.
but apparently that was like a very expensive weekend and I couldn't get my points to like,
Mm.
stretch as far. So, I just booked it this weekend then, What
After
what
all
a
the potty
time.
training, like, you deserve it. You need it.
Not only the potty training, but I am a mother. I'm a heart mom. I'm an autism mom. I am a regular mom, not just a cool mom. I am all of it. And this is the first time in 4 years where I can just be for a
Yeah.
minute for like 36 hours. Like, yeah,
So happy for
I'm
you.
thrilled. So I will report back how I do.
Yeah, that's literally this weekend.
Literally.
That's so
I know.
crazy.
It
Do you
happened like
know if
so
they're
quickly.
gonna do anything? I know it's none of your business, but like, is he
I
gonna
don't know. It's none of my business. The only thing I was telling my mother-in-law, I was like, just,
pop in?
just pop in, ask him how he's doing. Cause it's Jonah's so active. So
Mm-hmm.
and then like Romy, still can't move.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
like maybe just like dropping her off at my mother-in-law's or something and then like
Yeah,
they
they can do a
something.
day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But after my weekend alone, I do want to do a Jonah mommy day. So
Yes. Like a play
yeah.
hooky day?
Yeah, play hooky day. I love a play hooky
You'll
day.
have to let me know.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah. Maybe.
Probably Monday or Tuesday of next week,
Oh,
but I'll
okay.
let you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's what's happening in my life.
I know. I
I,
feel like so much has happened.
so much has happened. And so much life has like I said, years of my life have been taken from
Erased.
but I am slowly coming out the other side. As I always do.
Always. Everything's temporary.
Right. I know we haven't even spoken about Romy at all this entire podcast. It's just
That's
been all
crazy for
Jonah. That is a
us.
crazy thing for us to do. Romy, oh my God. She's just like this 8-month turkey. She is
So
just
still not crawling, just like
she's just like
sitting.
on her knees, like rocking, but also like she is almost going from like that rocking position to like sit. Like she is trying to
Okay,
sit. Like,
nice. Is she surfing? Is she doing anything like that?
no, but she loves to like stand on the edge of the couch. Like she loves
Mm-hmm.
to but she's not pulling herself
Mm-hmm,
up
mm-hmm,
yet,
mm-hmm.
but
She's such like a
that
Geo. She's just like fat and happy and like I don't need to work out. Like I'm fine.
1,000%. And she is getting better with solids little by little. It's still like a journey, but she's doing it. She had a really bad rash a couple weeks ago.
Yes, her rash journey. Have we talked about that at all? I don't
We
think
haven't
so.
talked about her rash journey. So, my first kid had like congenital heart defects. Like that was hard, but a rash was
Right.
also
You and
crazy
I like that's territory we're not familiar
that
with.
I'm not familiar with. Yeah, like I just never had a rash kid. And Romy is definitely a rash girl.
Like a sensitive
And it's
skin girly, like
very sensitive skin. I don't know if it's quite eczema, but she gets just like dermatitis quite easily. Like now she has to wear those like damn raincoats to I call it a raincoat to eat. Like the full body bib. It's hysterical.
full body bib.
It's a whole body bib. And because otherwise, rash on the neck. Like she just gets like the worst on her neck and on her belly. And I switched the diapers. I don't know.
You
Like I
change the
really like
food. It's like
I
nothing
know. First, I
is.
thought it was food, and I really like didn't take her to the pediatrician because I was like, you know what? Like, I'm not going to be that mom. Like, just because there's like a tiny rash. Like, no, this is not
It
food
wasn't
related. She's not
I don't know.
allergic.
Maybe because she's so fair. Like it looks crazy
No,
when
it
it
looked
flares up
crazy.
like that. Yeah.
And then finally last week, I was like, you know, it's been like almost 2 weeks on and off with this rash. Like, let me just take her to the doctor. Like, hopefully, they can guide me and maybe give
Mm-hmm.
me like a prescription cream. I don't know. Because I was just doing like Aquaphor around the clock, but like
Right.
that wasn't working. And it was worthless and pointless. But they told me cortisone cream or hydrocortisone cream. And actually, and it worked. It worked. And now like she's clear and she's been clear for like almost a week now. So
crazy.
I know, which is like, I wish I didn't have to pay the copay just to hear that. But, it is what it is. We live and we learn. But again, this is not my territory, having a rash. So she had a really bad rash.
How are her naps going?
Really well.
Has she dropped that third one?
Dropped that third one. Mm-hmm. Now she's sleeping at 9:00 and at 1:00. And those are her.
Oh my God, that's huge.
Yeah, she has been.
Oh my God, we can start recording at 1 now. Life is worth living.
Yeah, no, she is rocking it. I mean, if we're home, it's good. But then like today we were out a bit.
Of course, when she gets like a little nap, then she'll take 3 or whatever. But
yeah, but it just depends what we're doing. But no, the 9 and the 1 have been top notch, great, fabulous. No, so she's lovely. She's rocking it. She's a little girly pop,
Yeah, she's so cute. Ugh.
And she's in the like super clingy phase. Jonah was not a stage 5 clinger. Romi is on her way there. I feel
like both of my kids were pretty clingy, Julian especially. But yeah,
Julian
did not like to be put down. Like, yeah, very clingy, if I remember correctly. So I definitely, I know that feeling. Jonah wasn't.
No, like he loved to. I mean, he loves me, but like he also like loves his independence. Such a Sag. But yeah, no, Romi like has to have attention, and if not, it's like
she does
the worst thing. And she like kind of hates men, which like I love. And yeah, she's except her father.
So she hasn't. Oh yeah, even with like the 20 people you had over, like is she experiencing the stranger danger? Usually that is around like 7-8 months.
She with men,
just men,
not with women. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's hysterical.
So some men at the thing where she like wouldn't go to
eventually, like she has to like she's gonna cry when she first sees you, and then when she knows that you're like good people, then she's like, okay, we're good.
That's so funny.
But yeah, she's really funny with
a man hater.
She's a man hater. Make her. I know that's not the lyric.
I know.
But, yeah. I feel like that's our catch up. Basically.
Yeah, that's everything.
That's what this episode's about. Is just, and well, the biggest thing is I dyed my hair. Nobody can really tell, and I know.
I didn't want to be like I really can't tell that much, but I need to see a picture. Like now, I'm forgetting what your hair looked like before. But
okay, so. This is more of my natural color, like this brighter red. I before I was like 3 or 4 shades darker than this. Like this is more of like a coppery.
I guess I do see it. It also could be your bright yellow shirt just bringing out the brightness.
No, really, it's so much brighter.
But I do think it's like a universal experience of like you see it on yourself so much because I see so many of those like influencers like. Guys, I'm doing something crazy with my hair. You guys will not. And then they like do the transition. It's like, what did you do? Like it looks the same.
No, I know. You guys
no, I went like 5 shades dark. Like where?
No, I know. You guys did that to me in the group text, and I was so offended.
I know you were
I like
so
was telling
offended.
him, I was like, guys, I'm doing something really crazy. Well, because what's crazy is that I did wet bleach. So basically,
you showed the bleach on your head. So I'm thinking like, oh, she's going highlights blonde, like, and then it looked the same. So, but like to you, it's not the same, and that's all that matters.
No, but I want my friends to like
It looks
notice
great. I
me.
didn't say it didn't look great. I just was expecting this big
Whatever.
dramatic like, but it looks great. And you
Whatever.
do
Thanks.
your hair matches Romi's now better.
Yes, it does match my dear girls. Yeah. And I dyed my eyebrows, which was also nuts. Like I never done that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
So,
did you like that?
yeah.
Yeah. You don't have to do them
You
now?
know what it felt like to like wake up in the morning and not have to put eyebrows on?
Right.
It was revolutionary.
Yeah, why have you never done that before?
Nobody's told me that's been a thing
Oh,
to dye your
really? I
eyebrows.
just thought,
Yeah.
oh yeah, it's a thing.
Yeah, nobody bothered to say anything to the no eyebrow
Mm.
community. All right.
You don't have no eyebrows then. You just had light eyebrows.
Extremely light.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Oh yeah, you could have dyed
So,
them.
yeah.
Love it.
And that's that. That's that.
That's that. That's what we got going on.
Yeah. And I will I'll report back the hotel stay, and I don't know what, maybe I mean, we're already in another month advice segment. We'll probably we got
I know it's
we'll
already
do things.
April and May. They're gonna, and then
There's
it's
crazy months for us.
crazy, and then it's summer. Like this whole year is like flying by.
No, like what is happening? I don't know.
Crazy,
But
crazy.
all right, well, dare I say then?
Dare you say?
Okay. Well, thank you so much for listening to the Scrunchy Moms Club podcast. If you don't already follow us, please follow us at Scrunchy Moms Club podcast on TikTok, on Instagram. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are the pink one. Give us a like, a follow, a mention, a comment, a 5-star review, because we are 5 stars. And wait, am I missing anything from my spiel? No?
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so. My parting words.
There wasn't really a theme today, so
There were so many things going on this
so many
episode.
things.
Like potty training, death,
Right.
like
yeah.
pets,
Hunger Games.
Hunger Games, Passover.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. But we love you guys regardless of it all. And thank you for understanding that we needed to skip a week. And we love you. We hope you guys have a wonderful week, and we'll catch you next time. Bye.